What's good, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful trading session today. Today is actually September 30th. It is now 11:30 Eastern time, but I want to show you guys something that every Red E member has access to, and you deserve to be a part of our community as well. So let's get this on the screen for you guys. I want you to actually see the Reducate Market Guide, right? This is our chat GPT that we use here. So first things first, super simple. I'm going to ask it to provide an overview of a stock chart, right? And this is for an actual trade that I'm in on Tesla. This is not financial advice. I cannot tell you what to buy or sell. So it tells me, take a screenshot of the chart. So we got Tesla pulled up right here. I'm looking at the Tesla 4-hour time frame. I love the 4-hour. Couple things. Jarvis tells me it has a buy. Then I have the strat giving me a 2-up, which I absolutely love the strat. One of the dopest things you can have, right? So nevertheless, I'm going to take a screenshot of it. All right, let's go ahead and make this thing full. And then we'll take a screenshot of Tesla. All right, so here we are. Take our screenshot. Okay. Then we're going to go back to the chat GPT. All right. We're going to post that screenshot. Okay. As soon as I post a screenshot, it's going to give me a complete breakdown of the chart and what's actually happening based on what it's seeing on the chart, right? So we'll give it a second here. Let's blow this thing up a little bit here. All right, while that's working, we'll actually look at the ticker, just kind of see what's happening with Tesla, just so from my point of view. So on my point of view, we created a pretty wide open range on Tesla. 443.59 is the key level for a breakout to the upside. 436.88 is the key level to drop on Tesla, right? Also, a potential stop loss depending on if you're in calls. Now, on the 4-hour, from what I'm seeing, that also happened to be mapped out from this one candle here on the 4-hour time frame. So we're staying within the open range. So what I'm seeing is a potential bullish breakout above 443.89, and then we could possibly test 445.90, which would be a breakout above the breaker block where there's a lot of buying, right? And then I see a breakout to 449.15, then 453.17, and possibly even higher than that by Friday, right? So if we were to zoom out a little bit more and look at the daily, you could possibly see Tesla run up to about 485-ish, even 488, which would be a break of the breaker block that we see on the weekly time frame, okay? But let's go a little bit deeper, right? Let's see what the chat GPT Reducate Market Guide gave us, right? So it interprets the chart. It says Tesla's trying to push upward but faces resistance near 445. What did we just say? A pullback to 433 to 435 or moving average is possible if it can't maintain the momentum. Watch for a clean breakout above resistance with volume or a failure and drop below support. There's a mix of buying sell signals suggest the market is in a contested zone, not a clear runway trend yet for Tesla. So you see all of this, right? I'm just going to skim through it. I'm not going to read all of it. So let's do this. Let's get a little bit more personal with this. So what do you think about this current option, and what would you recommend I do? All right, so we're telling chat GPT exactly what we want to know. All right, let's see what it says. Now we're still going to go back and look at the chart because again I'm still in the play. All right, so we're making sure it holds above that 200 EMA. We don't want it to lose this open range breakout. If it does, that's a little bit concerning. We did wick down, so I wouldn't be surprised if we touched that 436.52, but this may be a potential stop loss. So let's see what the Reducate GPT tells me. So this is key. Option overview for Tesla 450 call expiring 10/10. All right, so the entry was 1840. The break even is 450 plus 1840 is 468.40. The current price is 438.13, right? 10 days to expiration. So then it breaks down the Greeks. Medium sensitivity has a 0.41 delta. Theta is 80, which is pretty high. IV is moderate at 55.74. Gamma range is pretty low, so it's not much of a gamma pop here. Vega is moderate, and open interest is relatively healthy. So Tesla is currently below your strike. Tesla at the 438 while your call is 450. So it is out of the money. To even begin having intrinsic value, Tesla must rise above 450 before October the 10th. Your break even is FAR, which is 468.40. For your option to fully recover what you paid, Tesla must rally 7% within the next 10 days. Tesla, that's a steep climb unless there's a catalyst such as the delivery report, which comes out on Thursday, earnings, major news. Time decay is rapidly hurting this option. With theta at 0.8%, you're losing nearly $80 a day on this contract, right? Educational scenarios, right? So if Tesla stays flat at 438, then I'm looking at a 50 to 70% loss before expiration. If Tesla rallies modestly to 450, still at the strike, there's not a lot of intrinsic value, but the option may recover $13 to $15, but it's still below the break even. But if Tesla rallies aggressively, 468.40, right, in the money and breaks even or profit, but it needs to happen fast and with momentum. But if Tesla drops or the implied volatility drops, the option deteriorates fast, higher loss possible due to time decay. So it says I might consider, and then this is not recommendations, just common option management strategies, right? Close the position early, accept the current loss around minus 38% and preserve remaining capital, which is about $1,145. Or that does avoid further theta decay. I could hold for a short-term bounce. Tesla would need to break that 455 resistance and run soon. And I could add another 1 or 2 days to see if it retests the 150. I could roll the position and sell the contract and buy a later date, the October 18th or October 25th, which will give me more time for better odds of recovery, or I can convert it to a spread, sell at a higher strike. So my current call ultimately is out of the money, fighting against time decay and a break even that's $30 above the current price. Without a near-term catalyst or breakout, the probability of full recovery diminishes every day. Consider the risk of holding for longer versus the cost of closing early, and whether you'd rather redeploy capital in a more favorable setup. So this is the ReducateGPT, available to anyone who happens to join the Red E Society, right? You guys definitely need this. You can use discount code 10OFF. And here are a few things that we offer within the Red E. I love what our community is building. And I will always be here for you. I love what Marco said as a new trader. This is exactly what I need. You put 50% in and Mark puts in an additional 100% between live trading every morning and mentorship. I've been learning at my pace with my 60 plus hour work schedule. There's thousands being made daily in this community, and a single live session would prove that. I encourage anyone thinking about it, take a leap of faith. This is the place for you, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, we're glad to have you. You can see on the bottom of the screen down here how you can join. And I hope that you enjoyed this lesson on the Reducate Market GPT, which is available to you as a Red E member. Or if you have any of my courses, you should also have access. So remember, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. We'll see you on the other side. Peace. Okay. It's us.